The story you're going to see and hear is about science. It is also a story about you. This man is a geneticist.
We are about to unfold for you an adventure in the world of science, a science that deals with the nature of things. How does nature endow us with so many different traits or characteristics? Well, that's what our show is about. Through the magic of electronics, we're inviting some of the audience to come along with us and join in.
Dr. Baxter?
Oh, yes, hello.
You see, I'm left-handed,
Yes, sir?
and my dad is left-handed too. So I must have inherited that from him, huh?
In a way, you're asking where life itself began. We don't know that.
Well, sure, but...
All cells come from other cells.
Dr. Baxter,
Oh, yes, hello.
you'll notice I have a white forelock.
And very fashionable.
But I've heard a lot of odd stories about what causes such things.
Yes, but most of them are only old wives' tales. The fact is, scientists are still not quite sure what to look for. But they're getting closer. They're beginning to find more and more of how the genes work.
If scientists couldn't see the genes,
Let's
how could
ask
they be
this scientist.
We have several ways of knowing, Dr. Baxter.
Well, here's what's been puzzling us. Our baby has red hair.
And both of us have brown hair.
No mystery. Every now and then, on rare occasions, nature strikes a wrong key. About once in 100,000 generations or more, a gene doesn't copy itself exactly, pulls a boner.
And this is called a mutation?
Yes, and if this mistake occurs in a germ cell, it can be inherited. But the first clue to the workings of heredity was uncovered in a way that might surprise you.
How is that?
By mathematics. You are seeing actual motion pictures of a human egg in the process of fertilization. Many sperm are trying to enter the egg. Only one can fertilize it. When egg and sperm cells like these join, an embryo takes shape. Then, the greatest miracle of all, a baby. And not just any baby, but a baby of a particular kind. A baby with almond-shaped eyes or red hair. Mutations like these are harmful, of course.
That's right.
Right.
Dr. Baxter?
A question, young lady?
Yes, sir. Everything you've shown us and talked about is heredity. Isn't environment really more important?
Nobody knows. And wouldn't scientists like to think up an experiment that would answer that question? And what you are all asking are precisely some of the questions that occurred to scientists around the turn of the century. Someday we may know the answers to these questions, and when we do, science, always pushing forward, will find new mysteries to be solved. For the mind is the great lever of all things. Human thought is the process by which human ends are ultimately answered.